Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back in the Hillbilly kitchen for part 2 of crab. I seen the part 1 there last week where we prepared the crab itself. I've taken it out of the shell and chopped it up real fine in this bowl. I got half a pound of cream cheese in there and about 6 good-sized scallions chopped up real fine. I just threw a little bit of granulated garlic on it. I am going to mix that all up nice and pretty. What's going to happen after that is we are going to fill up some Twin Dragon wonton wrappers. You call them wontons, call them rangoons, call them whatever you want. How's that sound? Sound just about perfect for you? Well, I just got an alert on our phone. So this is going to take quite a while to mix this up because the cream cheese and everything else, they just don't want to cooperate with each other. And I don't want to fire up the KitchenAid yet. I may still do it, I don't know. But we're going to get all this mixed up together, and we're going to put this little stuff in the wontons, fold them over, egg seal them, and then fry them in some oil. So, along with that thought, we have sea bass. We're going to make full sea bass fillets. They're going to be tempura, original tempura mix, not out of a bag or out of a box. I'm going to mix it up myself. I was taught how to make it by a fine Okinawan woman. Her name is Kay. She's very, very adamant about the way it's done, so I'm going to do it exactly the way she says to do it. So it involves 1 egg, about a cup of regular white flour, enriched white flour, and ice water, really, really cold water, and you mix it with chopsticks. You don't mix it with metal. You don't mix it in metal. You mix it in a glass bowl with chopsticks. The wood, it keeps the gluten from breaking loose, so it releases less of the gluten that's in the flour into the food itself, or so you're not consuming it as gluten. You're able to process it better. So at least that's my understanding. I'm going to stick with that understanding because I like it. I'll come back and show everybody how that's done. I'm going to continue mixing this concoction here so I get it nice and blended, get the flavors to melt together, and I'll get these things cut and I'll get the tempura made up. I'll get these made up at the same time. Well, roughly at the same time. I'll cut in and you can see me making these things. Then I'll cut in and you can see me doing the sea bass fillets. I'll come back to y'all. Thanks for watching. Alright, boys and girls, we're back. I got the sea bass fillets. I got 6 of them right here. It's 3 sea bass, 6 fillets. Should be enough for the wife and I, along with this. This is what that batter's starting to look like for the rangoons. So I have 1 egg. I have a little bit over a cup of flour in there. So we're going to start by just folding that together like that. That pretty? Like that. I got some ice water right here. A little bit of that in there. And you mix, and you blend, and you mix. Folding off the edges into the middle. And stirring and stirring and stirring. It's going to start looking like a dough, like that right there. We add more water. Try not to add the ice, like I just did. Just do roundy rounds like that, and it'll start to mix up really nice. Do a stabby, more stabby motion. You want this into a batter consistent with thin pancake batters is what we're looking for. Looking for that consistency. A little bit thinner is fine. A little bit thicker is not. See how that works out. You do the stab down, pull to the center. My friend Kay, she does this with 4 or 5 chopsticks. I could probably do that, but I am not that skilled. I swear I'm not that skilled. So I'm just going to continue to do it this way. We'll make it nice and thin because I got to throw those in here. I'm going to season this a little bit. I'll season it a little bit. I won't season it a whole bunch because we're going to be having some spicy aioli, spicy garlic aioli with this. So, see how that's starting to thin out really nicely? Really nice. We'll scratch the sides down a little bit. We'll start heating up this oil. We want the oil at about 375 degrees to be able to cook this stuff real quick, relatively quick. So we'll see what happens here. This is looking pretty darn good. I'm going to set the ice water over to the side there. While that's warming up, I'm going to do a little bit more folding and mixing on this. I added a little bit more cream cheese to it because I wanted to. I wanted to go a little bit farther. Smells incredible. So you like how that mixes together like that? You can kind of see it, I think. There you go. You can see my big fat belly there too. So just pushing it down, pulling it back. And it mixes it up pretty nice. I got one more lump in there. A couple more lumps in there, but the more I work it like that, spinning it, pushing it down, and then pulling it out to the side, kind of like a little comma looking little thing. You can see the big chunks that move over to the side. That's the big hunks of cream cheese that haven't blended yet. But this is all coming together very nicely. This is going to be put into little pockets of wonton wraps. And I don't have another egg to seal the wontons. Imagine that. I'll make do. I really will. This is still looking really good here. Look at that. Oh baby, look at that. Go over here to the secret, not so secret spice cabinet. You know that stuff. Take a little bit of that, drop her in there, and season all of that. We're not going to use all of that mix, so we got to be a little liberal with it. It's going to add some beautiful flavor to it, along with the spicy aioli. It's going to work really well. You like watching me mix this stuff, don't you? So you're not seeing the colors that I'm seeing. See a little swirl of color along with the off-white of that batter. Now it's pretty well mixed up. There we go. We're looking pretty darn good now. I'm going to start to do this kind of messy, kind of really loud, because when it starts to sizzle, this mic picks up everything, I'm telling you. So, until I can find a better place to hang that mic or put that microphone that's right there. You'll see it. That's the way it's got to be. So I'll start this up. I'll get the drying rack out here, get some paper towels under it, and then we'll start this in here, then in there, and it'll cook up really nice. I'll come back to make the aioli and the wontons. We'll get it all put together. We'll start throwing dropping the wontons carefully into the hot oil. I think that's plenty hot enough. And then I'll come back with platters full of stuff, plates full of stuff. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. We're all gonna love it. It's gonna be beautiful. I'll be back. All right, these first two weren't too bad. But I turned the camera over so you can see me flipping this up. That's what they're looking like in the pan. I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit on those because it should be a little warmer than that. I don't have a temp gauge on there, so we're just going to go with feel. I feel this needs to be a little warmer, so that's where we're at. And you can probably hear it sizzling in there a little bit. Yes, you can. So that's where we're ended up. I'm going to put these all around that drying rack over there. And I had to move the laptop back, so that's why I'm farther away. When I flip these, they're going to be nice and golden brown. They're going to go onto the drying rack. I'm going to put 2 more in there. I don't want to overdo the oil. I don't want to burn the oil. I don't want to scorch it. I don't want to have to reheat it so far where it cools down, heats up, cools down, heats up. I don't want to do that. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to do it this way. We're going to put them on there, do some more, and then I'll come back and show you the plateful. Talk to you soon. All right, yeah, as promised. Let me show you my spicy aioli. You can see that little Tupperware container. About 3-to-1 mayo, real mayonnaise, not that low fat stuff or whatever it is. Not Miracle Whip, but mayo. To Tapatio sauce. I throw in about half a teaspoon of granulated garlic and about 1/4 of a teaspoon of pure ground black pepper. Mix it all up, you get a beautiful color. It's going to add some just wonderful flavor to this, to the sea bass here. And if you want to dunk these wonton rangoon thingies into it too, you can, but not exactly my favorite. I like the sweet chili sauce for the rangoon wontons. Sorry, I'm concentrating on mixing this stuff up without splashing a bunch of it into that hot oil. But mix that up, let her sit for 10 minutes while we finish this stuff up. We're golden. I'll come back to you when it's plated. Here we are, fully plated. 2 pieces of sea bass right there, and some of these crab rangoon thingies with the aioli dipping sauce. We're gonna pick up the sweet chili sauce out of the fridge on the way by. This is cooling down now. I've got some leftover material to make more of these wontons. I'll probably make them a little bit later tonight. I'll take some with me tomorrow for lunch because they're oh so yummy. Keep watching. I'll probably write out this recipe for these things, but not put what we use to catch the sea bass with. That's a secret. I'll write this up and I'll have it on my page, on my Facebook page, as a recipe. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're going to try this stuff at home. I really hope you're going to try it at home. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. You go to my www.hillbillyfoodporn.com is on the air now. It's actually got stuff on it. I'll put this recipe on there, along with Pop's original rub. I'll be selling it soon. Just little legal details I need to work on, but I'll be selling it on that website. Check out my website, www.hillbillyfoodporn.com, along with my Facebook page, YouTube channel, Instagram, Discord, almost every single social media there is, even Getter, the new one, Getter. I've posted stuff up on there already. Come check it out. Look me up. Look up the merchandise page. Make sure you check out Big Top Farms and their Facebook storefront, Sweetgrass Hemp Co. That's all for me tonight. I'm going to go serve this stuff up on the table. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for stopping in. And special thanks to Kay Potoff that showed me how to make this wonderful treat, and Scotty P, going through a cancer battle. He's one of my, probably the oldest friend I've got. Known the guy 50 years or so on the plus side. He's going through this cancer thing. I don't like it. Send out some good positive thoughts and prayers for this guy. He is good people, and we're going to sign out now. Thank you all for watching. For God's sake, please eat well.